Hello, how y'all doing? I hope everybody is blessed and having a great day. I am back and I hope you watched my prior two videos. If not, please go back to those because it'll give you an insight on this video and why am I doing it, okay? And also subscribe to my channel so you can get any future notifications of any videos I'm doing because I'm trying to do one video a week. So I hope y'all, tune in with me and go on this journey with me because it's going to be a great one. Um, if you watched my second one, which I hope you did, one of the things God instructed me to do was to read the Bible. And I have been doing that, and it is very interesting. I love it. But I just got done reading John because I don't know why I started with John, but I'm kind of glad I did because that was the ending of Jesus Christ and all that good stuff. But anyway, as I was reading that, it brought up some things in my mind. And it was just on the miracles that God, that he performed on in that word, in that scripture. He did a lot of like miracles. And I just wanted to tell y'all about something that he did to me. And like I said, it just made me feel like this when I was reading that on everything he was doing. Okay, and this is just gonna be on my father passing. Okay. My dad passed. It's been like 18 years now. And actually his birthday was last Friday, the 22nd, which is a week ago from today. And it was just strange that I just got done reading John and that's my daddy fell in my spirit. So I want to just take y'all through the journey of his passing. Okay. Um, some things background on my dad, I was baby. I was the girl. I was the baby, I was the baby girl, you know what I'm saying? But he had sick. He had a lot of issues. He was on dialysis and all this other kind of stuff. He had back surgery, and I had him in a nursery home because I was only 22 at the time, well, 21/22, and I couldn't, take care of him because I didn't know what I was doing. So I just put him in a nursery home, but I visited him 5 days out of the week. But I just wanted y'all to let y'all know the things that God showed me in the time of him going to be with him. Okay, my dad wasn't perfect, but he was perfect in my eyes. Okay, so he had back surgery a couple years, before he passed away. He had back surgery, and keep in mind he had dialysis too. He had heart problems. He had a lot of problems going on, but this one is particularly to his back surgery. So I would say about a year before probably about a year to 9 months before he passed away, he got admitted to the hospital. Okay. And I was there, my auntie was there, my sisters, mom, everybody was there. And he had back surgery, prior, 2 years prior. And they showed it to us actually. They showed us an x-ray that he had gangrene on his spine where he had the surgery at. And they're like, well, he's not going to make it because, it was all over the place. And keep in mind, we saw it. And I was with my auntie and I was like, man, I don't believe it, but I had to believe it because they showed it to us. So we prayed, everybody prayed. We were just praying. I'm like, no, I said, I don't think God is done with him yet. Okay. And keep in mind, I just now started doing the Bible, but I knew God, okay, but I just never read the Bible. So I always had that good spirit and I always had a feeling when somebody was going to pass away. So I was like, no, I just don't feel it. He's not done. No, he's not done yet. I don't think he's done. And like I said, my dad wasn't perfect, but he was perfect in my eyes. And at the time, I believe that the Lord was trying to tell him, I need to get you right, son, before I take you. Okay. So that night before he had gangrene, they showed it to us. We went home, everybody prayed and, all this kind of stuff. But it's like, he's not going to make it through the week, whatnot. And I came back the next day and it was just me at this time with nobody there with me. And the doctor came in and they had did another x-ray and they showed me the x-ray and then showed me the prior x-ray. It's like, we don't understand, but the gangrene is gone, like literally gone, y'all. It was no sign of the gangrene. I called my mom. She's like, Carolyn ain't none but the Lord. He's not done with him. He's not done with him yet. He ain't done with me yet, you know. I'm like, okay, good. So I'm like, oh yes, great. He ain't going nowhere. Okay. Couple months on down the line, probably about 3 or 4 months after that, hospital again. Okay. Exact same thing. Gangrene. He ain't gonna make it. I still didn't have a feeling, you know. I just like, he ain't done yet. Nope, he's not done. Same thing happened again. Next day, no gangrene again. Keep in mind, this is the second time, okay? And that's this time I told my daddy, I like, Daddy, you got to get it together. I said, I got a feeling your time is coming. I said, but Jesus, he wants you up there with him, and he is giving you. He wants you to get right. And keep in mind, my dad was at the rest home, and he wasn't doing right, even though he was at the restaurant. But I talked to him, and I just talked, and I pleaded and cried and all this kind of stuff. Whew. And he was like, okay, baby, I understand. He said, I'm gonna get it together. Okay. So it was a good, probably about, actually, it's like 3 months again. It's the third time. Okay. So this third time, we went, it was gangrene again, but I had a different feeling this time. And I was telling my mom, I said, Mama, he ain't gonna do this. And I said, I don't think he's gonna make it out of this, Mama. I just don't have a good feeling. I said, I don't think he is. That's because, my daddy, he ready. I said, he's actually ready. And then I was in the room with them, and it was so strange. My mama wasn't even there. And he's like, tell your mama. Like, he started seeing my mama. Then he started seeing people that has passed. And I was like, he's seeing people. And I'm like, and I'm looking for him. I don't see him. But he saw him. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. He ain't going to make it through this one. So my sister came with me. My sister came with me, and I had to take her back home because we were 40 minutes away from our home. So I had to take her back because she was supposed to get the kids and all this kind of stuff. And I didn't want to leave. Oh, I did not want to leave. I did not want to leave. But I'm like, you know what? Okay, y'all. Daddy, I'll be back. And I got back, and I literally got to a red light that was maybe a mile and a half from the hospital, and I got this feeling, and I'm like, oh, it wasn't a good feeling. Gets to the hospital, they just put him on life support. Okay. Just put him on life support. And I went and talked to him, whatever. Of course, I had to take him off because he didn't want that. So took him off, and I literally got to hold his hand, take his last breath. And it's like I just felt that I was okay. I didn't cry. I wasn't sad. I was happy because I was like, what, my dad has suffered enough, and where he needed to be. The Lord gave him 3 chances, 3 signs. He said, son, get your life together. You mine, and I want you. Okay? So, that's the story on that one. And I have things that when somebody that I truly, truly, truly love, truly love, I have a feeling like when something's gonna happen, I wake up out of my sleep, and I was like, babe, my husband, like, something happened to XYZ, I gotta go now. Okay. I go. I didn't have the relatives. I was literally at work, and I'm like, I gotta go now. And I went to the house, and I got to see them take their last breath. And I have another person, my granddad, same thing. I was at work, and I'm like, no, I gotta go now. Last breath. Like, I was there in the last times. If not, some people would, if it wasn't the last times, it was like the day before. I just have that feeling. Like, I can call my mama, like, Mama, something going on with XYZ, you need to call and check on them. I just have that intuition. Everybody always tells me, about that. I don't know really what that is at this point yet. I hadn't got there, but I always had that. And I'm grateful for that because it helps me handle death a little bit better, especially when I know they're going to a better place. They're going home. Okay? When they're going home, you can't help but be happy. Yes, you're going to be sad because they're no longer here with you. But just know that they're in a better place and they have served their duty on here, like anybody. I mean, if it's a child, like the Lord is calling them, they had did their purpose on this earth. They have completed what he wanted them to do. And we have to do as people is think back on what that person did in life. What joy did they bring to you or someone else? What did they do to change your life or somebody else's life? They did something, because that's why you're weeping and crying, because they're good spirited. So I say this is that anybody that loses someone dear to them, just pray and hope they go to home. Okay. And listen to your signs. Okay. Pray. Pray. God does miracles every day. Okay. He did a miracle for my mom. She didn't in the hospital with no blood in her body. And the doctor said, "How are you here?" You know, my mama told that man, "I know why I'm here. God ain't done with me yet." She had no blood. He didn't understand how she made it there. Okay. And there's another situation he brought her out of. Like, it's a lot of stuff my mama's went through and he's brought her, because he ain't done with her yet. And I love it. She's on this journey with me. She's telling me some things. We have our godly talks. I've never thought the way we talking about it. And it brings me so much joy that she is helping me out on this journey. So I just want y'all, that's one of my stories. Like I said, I read John, and just looking at all the miracles he did, it made me think of the miracles that he has done, that I have seen for myself. Okay. He does them every day. He performs miracles every minute. And he gives you signs in some certain situations. Just sit back and look and listen. Meditate. Ask for him to come into you and to guide you. If you ain't liking your job, I know I'm going off course of my daddy, but it's okay. I have another story I'm going to do tomorrow about my daddy too. That's awesome, and the Lord also. So please look forward to that. It'll change your mind. It'll change your world on the next one. I have to tell you about how my daddy and God sent me my husband. Oh Lord, he sent him to me. But okay, sorry. Just please look at the video on that one and just listen to the signs. Please let the Lord in, y'all. Pray every night that he gives you the strength the next day you walk. Let him be walking with you. Let him guide your tongue for what you need to say for that day. Okay? And please subscribe to my channel, because I just got so much stuff to say, y'all. And like I said, the Lord wants me to let everybody know what I have to say. And I want everybody to listen to me and pray for me. And as I pray for you, if you want to leave a comment, I will pray for you. Okay? And God bless. Subscribe, tell somebody else about me. And bye-bye. And prayer works, you guys.